Then it's like, this dude is so weird. He measures his nighttime erections and he drinks his son's blood, and it just started stacking, and people are like, this guy's nuts.
Indeed, this guy is definitely nuts. And the person you just heard from is tech millionaire Brian Johnson, who is apparently not only just obsessed with anti-aging, he has now found a bizarre new way to brag about his physical prowess by comparing his erections to that of 18-year-old boys.
Awkward.
Don't do this, man. Just don't do this. Like, stop talking about this. Like, your obsession with anti-aging, fine. Leave the penis out of it, but he can't help himself. He's got to talk about his penis. He's got to talk about how he's measuring it, monitoring it, shocking it, literally.
It is a bit shocking, but I also don't get obsessed with anti-aging. I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. No, okay, here, I'll do it now. This guy, we've covered him a couple times before. He spends all of his time trying to live longer, but then you're not actually living.
Just live now.
Live now.
Yeah.
Like, live the life you have. He's like, no, but if I spend my entire life trying to live longer, I might get another 5 or 10 years at the end. Well, how about the 50, 60 years that you have now, you idiot? But he spends all of his time like transferring the blood, doing all this stuff.
No.
Dude, just live now. You're already rich, you dumbass. Go on a vacation.
Imagine being a millionaire, obsessing about this when you can be a millionaire in Sorrento. Okay,
or on a yacht or something,
limoncello,
man,
and just living your life. Anyway, let's get to the details on what he's doing. So again, this is the guy who created the anti-aging program known as Project Blueprint, where he does all sorts of weird things to try to make his body biologically younger. And to be quite frank, I haven't really seen it proven that he's biologically younger. He certainly doesn't look young for his age, but he's injecting himself with his 18-year-old son's blood. He's taking 111 supplements every day. I can't even remember to take my multivitamin every day.
And he spends all day taking the supplements. 111, Jesus Christ. Go live, you moron, go live. What's the point of living 5 more years when you're 98?
He's eating a strict diet of 2,250 calories per day in a 6-hour period. There's a window and he's got to stick to that window.
Yeah, I do the same thing, except it's a 6-minute window. And it's delicious, and it's banana cream pie.
Yeah.
And you know what I do after I eat? I go, I'm alive! Because I actually enjoy life, unlike this guy.
Look, and the good news for him is that, yeah, he's a millionaire and everything, but he's found a cost-effective way of doing all this nonsense. It only costs him $2 million a year to engage in these anti-aging techniques. Okay.
I would be shocked if this brother didn't go earlier than expected, okay? And I'll tell you why, because he's constantly messing with his body and he thinks, I'm gonna outwit nature. Are you? I bet you don't, but let's see what happens.
So he says he has the best boners, okay?
Oh, well, good for you, congrats. I bet he doesn't use them. He's like, I'm gonna use this when I'm 98. Okay, but right now it's all supplements and shock treatment, etc. Okay.
Oh, we must preserve the boner. We must preserve it. Okay. So here's what he posted on X. You know, I love this guy. He gives us the comedic relief we need when we're dealing with so many terrible, terrible things on a daily basis. This is the kind of subject matter we need for a little bit of a rest, right? He says, my nighttime erections are now better than the average 18-year-old.
Why? How many 18-year-olds have you checked with?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Last night was a 179 minutes. Here's the data. Okay, hold on.
Okay, and then he puts up pictures of his testicles in blue.
Gentlemen, let me tell you something that maybe the ladies haven't told you yet. No woman's interested in a 179-minute long boner, okay? We want to get it in. We want to get off, and we want to move on. That's what ladies want. That's what ladies want. We don't want a 2-3 hour, love fest or session. Maybe in the very beginning of a relationship when the butterflies are there, but like, you've been together for a month. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, okay?
And besides which, I mean, it's so him because it's at night when it's not being used. So it's like, when I wasn't using it, it was up for 179 minutes. Congrats, brother. I mean, okay. And his name is Johnson. Come on. Come on, the story writes itself.
No, it's just so good.
And then he's like, well, let me tell you about my Johnson. No, please don't. Please don't. But here we are.
That X post also included a chart that he attached detailing his nighttime erections, which were all scored by a tracker on erection quality.
Oh yeah, that's the same app I use. Oh yeah, I was got a 98%. Who goes on this? Oh, come on, brother. Who grades their erection? Oh, that was a nice 81% on that one. Okay, stuck the landing. We might have millions of people watching this show, but you can be the difference maker because we just need 1% of our audience to be paid members, and then this show can be around forever. So you can make that difference. Click join now.
This is, I think it's telling that he is obsessed with this, sure, but also just feels the need to publicly discuss it, brag about it.
Yeah.
There's something up. I don't know what it is, but there's something up.
Now, it's his erection for 179 minutes in the middle of the night.
Isn't that uncomfortable? Look, do men really want that? Do you guys enjoy that? Like, would you want a 179-minute long penis, erection?
I've never thought about it. I've never thought about, hey, while I'm sleeping, I wonder how many minutes I'm erect. Never once in my entire life until this story. It never even occurred to me. Like, why? I don't.
The point of the penis is
when you're awake. That's the point. Is when you're awake.
Yeah, you want the utility, right? Like, it just seems excessive. That's all I'm saying. It just seems excessive. Now, last year, Johnson also talked about his Johnson on a podcast called Diary of a CEO, because of course, I mean, it's a perfect podcast for this kind of conversation. Total penis measuring contest, where he admitted that he had been painfully zapping his Johnson with pretty positive effects, according to him. Although, don't take what he's saying at face value. Let's watch.
There's this technology. You have a wand, and you sit in a chair, and then the technician uses the wand and basically shocks your penis through the acoustic technology, and it's like it does the same thing as workouts doing, where you're creating micro injuries, so then it rebuilds. So while my scores are, I have no sexual dysfunction, I score perfect in every category. We're wondering if you take this therapy, this focused chakra therapy, and if it will just basically rejuvenate the penis and increase nighttime erections.
Is there any early evidence that that's working?
Yes, my subjective experience is it's as if my penis has gotten like 15 years younger. It's painful. Yeah, you need to be focused. Like you need to do pain management. Yeah, it's
interesting.
It's like maybe a 7 out of 10, but then once you get to the tip, it's like
no, they've got to shock the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a 9 out of 10.
And then the technician, is donning like a head to toe leather suit, then brings out the paddle and starts spanking me on the ass and says, bad boy, you like that 179-minute long erection? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you again. Great technician, yeah.
That actually would be way better, and I'll tell you why. Because if you're into that kind of thing and he's into that kind of thing, at least he'd be having fun. Instead, get a load of this idiot.
I think
sorry,
he's
brother.
having fun, Cenk. I
don't know. But look, brother, if you mean this stuff, I can't believe how irrational you are. So you're gonna shock the crap out of your own penis daily, or however often you do it, so that you could use it later when you're older. Why don't you use it now? Instead of shock. If there was ever an organ designed for pleasure, it was that one. And instead you're giving it pain so that you might, so in your own mind, so that it's 15 years younger. And how do you know? Is that a thing? Where the physician's like, oh, looks, your penis is now 7 years younger. It's not even a thing, it's in your head. Somebody's coming and basically punching you in the crotch every day, and you think it's like some wonder medicine. This sounds like the worst, like I literally cannot think of any way to use it worse than that. The tip? Are you insane? Are you insane?
No, he's just turned on by it and he's pretending like he's doing this for health. Like,
I don't know if he's even turned on by it. He's so lost.
he's so lost, right?
Yeah.
He's so, like, part of me feels a little bad. Like, he's dyeing his hair super dark and thinks like we can't tell. Like, just live your life, bro. You're a millionaire. What are you doing?
Just go on an app and say you're a millionaire. You'll get to live for a lot of years with a perfectly good, full body. Just for God's sake, have fun. Oh no, but don't worry though. When he's 98, he's gonna have the best nighttime erections.
But okay, so this is a serious question. I wish he were here to answer it because I wonder why he seems to have an issue with medical enhancements, right? Like, so there are pharmaceutical drugs if you're having a little bit of trouble getting your Johnson up, right? So he might have issues with taking pharmaceutical drugs. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but maybe he thinks that's an unhealthy way to live. But homeboy's popping 111 unregulated supplements every single day.
No, something's gonna go disastrous. First of all, not only is something gonna go disastrously wrong, and by the way, 222, I hope not, right? I'm amused by the brother. I got no ill will towards him. I hope he lives to be 200 years old and goes, ha ha, young Turks, where are you now?
I don't want to live 200 years old.
Yeah.
Everyone around you has died. Everyone you care about is gone. I want to be gone with them.
And you're shriveled up, but hey, still the nighttime erection. So he's still dragging it, Anyway, so I wish him well, but brother, he literally said there's a wand that you do this with, right? And politicians, everyone, Bush said it a bunch of times, a couple other politicians said it. If I had a magic wand, right? But I don't have a magic wand. So this brother is rich enough to have a magic wand, and he used it to shock his penis. The world's worst use for a magic wand. Okay, so you're not getting it, you're lost. You're trying to somehow stay young because of a psychological issue that you have. If you actually cared about what you're saying, the rational thing would be to use your money to have fun now instead of doing this to your body endlessly and measuring the things you're not using when you're not using them. It's madness through and through. But to each Johnson his own.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. We really appreciate it, guys. And we appreciate it if you become members because that allows us to be independent, honest, progressive, all the things that you don't get from corporate media. And all of that is because of you guys. Hit the join button below and become one of us, become a young Turk.